Alright, hey guys, today I'm doing a bit of domination. I think I get an osprey. Yeah, I get an osprey on this map. It's kind of an annoying one. But today I want to talk about something I did yesterday. It was pretty fun. Me and Hazard went on a school trip to London. That was really weird, school trip. Don't know why. It was like a media thing. It was like an optional thing, and we got to go to like Imax, Oxford Circus, and a museum and stuff, and it was like a really good day. And I go to London quite a lot, but not that part of London because my I go and see my grandparents who live in London, and they live around. They kind of live in a bit more of a rougher part of London, so I don't normally get to see like the massive shops and stuff. So that was pretty cool. Um, Basically, if you don't know what the IMAX is, it's like I think the biggest screen, like I think it's like one of the biggest screens in the world. It was I don't know whether I get this right or wrong. It's either 26 meters in height and 20 meters in length, or 20 meters in height or 26 meters in length. I'm not sure. It's either one of those two. So don't criticize me if I got that one wrong, but I can't remember which one it was. And basically, it's like a huge screen from like where you sit. You see like the floor is at your feet and stuff, and it was a really good experience. The film we watched was like a castle horror film. It wasn't a real film, unfortunately, but it was to capture the IMAX experience, which was absolutely amazing. Like the film itself wasn't at all that good. Like the storyline was terrible, but what can you expect from a 30-minute film? Uh, but generally, like the experience and the effects, and it was in 3D and stuff. That was all really good. I do enjoy watching films, especially in 3D. And if you haven't been to the IMAX or you're thinking of going to the IMAX, I really recommend you do, just because it was uh, it was a really good experience. And then so after that, we kind of like we got on the tube and stuff and headed down to whatever Oxford Street and around there, and like there's loads of really big shops there. We headed into like Nike Store and Apple, and basically the shops there, like I got so lucky here with all these people. But like the shops there, like their bottom floor is about double the size of our whole entire shop. So in some cases, and it was ridiculous. Like when we went to Apple Store, there was so many like workers there, and it was really good fun. Like we didn't obviously buy anything because it's quite expensive in London if you don't know. And when I say quite expensive, I mean like really like top prices. But what can you expect from it being the capital and all? But yeah, so that was really good fun. There was a couple of quite cool markets, which not markets like market stalls, which I bought a couple of things off. Nothing too big, just a couple of just a bit of memorabilia to remember my day. If that's the right word for it. But so yeah, that was pretty fun. And then after that, we went to the Museum of Branding and Advertisement, which I have to say was interesting but boring at the same time. Like some like the stuff like there's a big thing on Guinness, which I found interesting because Guinness is just awesome. How it has evolved and stuff, but there's only so much you can look at stuff evolving without getting too bored. So that was okay. We had to be in there for about an hour, but I was with all my friends. Excuse me, so it wasn't too bad. But I think the day kind of maybe could have gone a bit more enjoyable without that. But what can you do? It was still pretty fun to go there. I'm glad I got to have that experience of that as well. So basically, after that, we headed to Portobello Road. Portobello Road's a massive street with loads of markets on it and stuff. And uh, yeah, it's not. It was kind of a bit disappointing because I was expecting a lot more from it. But what can you do? There's always going to be disappointment in the day. But still, being with your friends and stuff, it's pretty good. And sorry if you can hear that background noise outside. That isn't me on my microphone. It's a car pulling up, which is very annoying. But yeah, like the day was good, the experience was fun, and if you're thinking about going to the IMAX or just London in general, it's a really good experience, and I recommend you do. So as you can see here, I think the third, or yeah, I think the third whatever you call it. Excuse me. The third osprey I've had on this map, and I've got to say, like, this is actually one of the harder maps to get it on, but for some reason I've been lucky in recent games to be getting ospreys on this map, so that's pretty cool. I say this a number of times, Reapers aren't good for this map, but what can you do? Um, Please comment in the comment section whether you want me to try and get a move and stuff. I don't normally try to get them just because I don't see the point in putting specialist on and try harding. Like the only time I properly try hard and put this class on is to make a video for you guys. Yeah, probably today or tomorrow I'm gonna get another osprey from my osprey on every map series. So please expect that and stuff. But I've got to say, this is my last couple of weeks of half term, sorry. So it's going to be a bit busy. I've got a lot of schoolwork to catch up on and to do. So um, like, rest assured there will be videos coming out, but just probably not as regularly as I've been doing because I had an exam week recently. I've been revising for that, and all the tests are coming back, and yeah, it's just been a bit. It's going to be probably a bit of a hectic 2 weeks for me, and then after that, I'm in summer of, and also I've got to say I'm going to be going on holiday and I'm going to be moving house. So there will be a time period where the videos come out like come out a lot less regularly than they have been. So airspace was too crowded, and then guess what? They bloody EMP'd. EMP frustrates me completely because, as you can see here, plenty of time left. I could have gone probably on another quite good streak, but I was just like all my friends were saying, "Oh, try and get an osprey, try and get an osprey." I think I was about 9 off, or I can't remember. Yeah, no, not 9 off, like 10 or 11 off. That's quite a long way, but the way I'd been playing this game, it kind of seemed a realistic thing to get. And so EMP was still active. I didn't really want to die because they were really saying just play it cool, play it safe. So we losing C, just picked him off. And what I was doing here was actually quite stupid because I was letting them know I was around there. And guess what? They EMP'd again. So I was annoyed, really annoyed. But what can you do? I've got to be honest with you. Assault is probably the worst thing to use, because it's hard to get these high kill streaks, and when you do, excuse me, you either can't use them or they get shot down. And probably with this, I can probably get maybe 10 kills or at the max, and that's probably about it. But with maybe using specialists, you may not be getting those extra kills as you normally would, but like you're gonna once you get that 8 kill streak, you're like a super soldier. You have everything, every perk, just everything. So you're pretty much like invincible, and it's a lot easier to get those good kill to death ratios using that than this. So you can see here, I finally called in my osprey, and I was over the moon, which is a really good word. Um, Ospreys are probably one of my least favourite kill streaks, but they make good YouTube vids, so I use them. You can ask, Hazard and that lot if I use them often. My preferred kill streaks are UAV, Care Package, and Pred, because it's a lot easier to try hard with those on than this, because UAV helps you out. Care Packages I just find fun to see what I get, and Pred because they just piss the hell out of everyone. So as you can see here, just shooting them down, getting shot out there. Like this was quite a lucky one. I didn't actually get shot down, but I did die when I was in this, unfortunately. But the game ended, so it's kind of not too bad. But anyway, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and tell me if you've been to the Imax, if you enjoyed it and stuff. And yeah, just thanks for watching, and just yeah, just please favourite my videos and stuff. Cheers and goodbye.